Body TV so die yama mo nyina akwa aba na woni mi se Bawumia akọbo ase nya supporters be 1 2 3 4 5 be 50 bipe obo ase ya santimante masem na making MPP stronghold yese Bawumia akọ ho no enipa fie bi tisa no manum eno munyaye na yese MPP egu asema obo asefo e record video no mo kan no na Bawumia ene Mahama wana woto abanama no Bawumia ne Mahama wana woto abanama no ni nyina Kevin Tella be boelwem yesi free SHS e reduce HIV AIDS infection odwo ho sen odwen say yampa say free SHS nkwara no ko school no ema wamo mpaso gro say we da nkwala no ye wiom rof no munya HIV no ene HIV pe ya de nankasa wo memo no ye say reduce na ye free SHS ena ma na reduce Kevin Tella dia wa yo mo no Kevin Tella dia wa yo mo no na Samira Bawumia ena ne nso no ho akodi awiam yi Kevin Tella say wo Samira I was fitting with me shatade man you shape na wadi ebohosi ade no boho mo bie mu se ade no design nie ade no kese nie ade no keto nie sha sefia ekowi wa ha wo se na wo ye nkremo ni nkremo fonto abama emma wo kunu wo Samira Kevin Tella ne kan se wo se na de wo guma ya afi ko gina stage eye campaign se wo ye pepeni ko campepe enti pepe fonto abama wo kunu Saturday we ya wo hihye no ena ko fonhwe so nto abama wo kunu enne watiti papa na Kevin Tella fa eye ballot paper ni bia kire kwan a wo pese wotuma Mahama obefa so no ato
so mo bia Ghana sikani nyina but the only way betima gi sika ne say ye beto abapa aba yen kan ya aba say ya aba say into education hia pa say obeti ase because there na ya say mfie nwotwe nkwasiafo we abedi usika ekunipa abu animtia na ababa ako na awokotoma wakoma to yem say we de me make decision a ebeboa Ghana na yese wa aba na say ha dwene and intina ye take time say ye be kirechirem ye pese Ghana at the end of the day total rejected ballot no embro 2% embro even 1% ye pese Ghana for do na ba na ye kan because 99% of omo beto aba over 18 million Ghanaians no emu be 60 million de on person mutuma eye de John Mahama ye pese make sure say sa emu 60 million no say 50 million no moto aba no aba ni nyina be ko John Mahama ho nti ni say aba bia say eni nti na ye de ye now mama yenka de eko ne ndwudwam ewo de AC ewo Ghana e de na eko so ewo Ghana e de na mente ye amanfo no say nsem you see I say Kevin, some of us don't understand chi, or some people don't understand chi. Fine, say onte kasana mekana. Definitely. Ubeti be busa obia or no so take kasana na wa chechiri machiro. That is how it's supposed to be done. Me take us we asibia. Inti I cannot sit here and explain this thing in every language. No. At least say onte kasana mekana kura we need to hear the no. That is part of education. Visually, you should be able to monitor what I am saying. 80% of what I do here, I speak Chi. If you are here every day watching me, now catch them say unti Chi, and I say unti infante, and I want akanka santi. No, then you are trying to create excuse for yourself. Say the American crowd asia, the American no obeti asia. This is not about the otin crime, the oti hausa, the oti krobo, the oti akankasa. It is about what you know. Ya chiro say chinie na kohwehwe ya chiro say na also to aba no you don't have to understand what I am saying, you need to know what I am saying. There's a difference between you understanding and knowing. You get what I mean? Say me kakasa na won tiasia say the American no visuals no air direct you to that direct the person who na that is what is important. Inti me ntumi kakasa bia nti na me say hwe de me ye no because senka me pese ubehu de me ye na anka me de ma no beka anka me nkyere obibia but minim se bi mu enti me kasa na meka no enti na me de de paper ne ba ya me de be kyerɛ wo de wo sa wo ye. So this is not an excuse for you to tell me say onti eye akankasa enti de I cannot say that's not an excuse. So, all right, and then I so Ghana. Now, Andrea, me catch Ghana for say, let's all slow down. Let's not get confused. The NPP at this point, they know they have lost the elections. The NPP, as a political party, Oko Jubilee House, Omaya about 22 surveys. Mahama Bawumia did not cross 44%. They know. They know they have lost the elections. Right now, they want a way to let their followers they have deceived all these years, to think or believe, say, they have a chance of winning the elections. Intende, we are winning. They know they are losing. They know they have lost. They know they don't have the numbers. Jubilee House, Ankasa. And I want to ask you a simple question. When was the last time you saw Oforiata, Gabi Ochredako, Nane Kufuado, Bamti, Rebecca Kufuado, Eye Ekufuado Mbaja Nkrumah amoni omakana ye di deal ni nyina amomo no. Former the road minister Amwakwata. Dabena who said these key people, they are campaigning on stage with Bawumia. Have you seen any of them? A simple question, Amibusau. Have you seen any of these people mount stage? Almost said Jimmy Omo to say Bawumia ne chema to me, any abronyamo, any Omo Jimmy Omono. Have you seen any of these people? And these people have mentioned they are running the country. A krona asay no omde Bawumia netina se essay krono. These are people every day Bawumia ni omote etina them e calculate the omobeyeye. Have you seen any of these people mount stage to say Bawumia is somebody they believe in and that Toma Bawumia? Have you seen any of them? You haven't, right? It should tell you something. It should tell you say they know says omuyi monima ebegina stage mubehu say they are the ones running Bawumia's campaign. Yes, we ni ehun a enya wo time. So we ni ehun ade a enya wo time. It is strategically. Nana do dan kweku for the catch the busuanfo ni nyina say they should stay away from Bawumia campaign no, because Ghanaians know say omo ye yufo including Bawumia. Now what they want to do now is say they want to take themselves out of the picture. Send a beya mure befi because more short memories dada. Mure fi adientem. Adikitu ebi na mure fi bibia mu komu. It is strategically, Oma catcher Bawumia say they don't want to come on Bawumia's platform. Gabi, when we say Gabi jina platform so your campaign ama Bawumia da. No. They are all hiding. Because omo who say muhu omo amububofu. Omo nim say munim so omo ane Bawumia mo na aka omo tiabom ewia musika. Into what they are doing and say they are putting Bawumia there and omo she chire and omo twetwe Bawumia. Into a trick and omo trick him. Because as we speak in Ghana, adena omo ya core members omo no mo rani abawe ni Bawumia rani abawe no. Why are they not on stage campaigning to tell Ghana for say this is Bawumia? Adentina Gabi nkojina stage ensaye endi Bawumia chi. Adentina Yofi Grant enkojina stage endi Bawumia ensaye. Adentina Oforiata ene omo amaka no bedi eto na yesi wo wu ye oboa. Adena Rebecca Kufuado unhu ni stage because omo nim say omo ton eden omo to echi. Omunim sem wejimi. Into strategically, they have taken themselves out. And omuma Bawumia nkwaye because omunim se omuno power ne omodia. Bawumia de oyo Ghana nyina, it is sponsored by Ekufuado and his family. And my catch them, any man who follows power for over 30 years is dangerous than a murderer. Because you ask yourself, say, what will make a man for 30 years say up one particular position? Then it means on your position and that is what Ekufuado has done to us. But when you start to say your campaign, or call the Kruma MPP, Ekufuado Kruma Chemkra, say Gabi Jina stage, say Bedi Etu Jina stage, say Oforiata Jina stage, say Rebecca Ekufuado Jina stage, Bamti, say Akwe friend say Amwakwata, Ekufuado Mbaja Nkrumane, Amwamaka Ajantrafo. Did you see any of them? No. A strategic. I'm saying Ghana for bofu. Ghana for him say ye akromfo ye kunipa ya say kuro no. What the ye de kwa e bia no mu refi nti wo kọ ne entine chire. That is what they are doing to you. That is what they are doing to you. Over America, time Kamala ye campaign. a few places you could see those who were very vibrant in Joe Biden's campaign. They were on stage with Kamala. Every speech, Omunyina Kobi. Why is it said Bawumia campaign throughout the country? Say Gabi mo, Bedie Tuomo, Oforia Tamujina stage so sa Eka se Montomano. Why? It is because Omujin some way Jimmy. It is because Omunim say short memories. Mwe Jimmy. Into the young man say, "Oh my ira," but Omu ira. Omunim say, "Omu presence kekeno will provoke Ghanaians into they have stayed away." But remember, Bawumia's campaign is being managed, it's being orchestrated, it is being organized, it is being funded by Jubilee House. It's a fact. These are dangerous people, and they know how to play you people because I'm some way Jimmy. Now, on say yetia and you say Asasi radio for the a year story. I bet was say, oh, my ye omu pose, latest pose. My mention technique, you know. When was the last time I would say MPP for? At the post be about Bontina, Omama Bawumia over 50% now. What to be Ghana? From the Jubilee House. What to say? Even that mad guy bina, but damn been also a professor bina, or only gonna say young Kwasia post bina Jimmy bino. What to say MPP for some of my polls? Emma Bawumia cross 48%. What to be that? It will never happen. It is never possible. Mahamudu Bawumia, Jubilee House here almost surveying and one cross 44%. They know. Now, Adia Chinya, you say Asasi Radio. Eddie post Biaba Bontine. Almost say election 2024. Bawumia leads Mahama with 43.15% support. 11.58 voters still undecided in Kwasia 4. Now 11.5 for crowd the car 43.15 still. It is difficult for Bawumia to win. Yan can say undecided voting enough 11.58, you know. Yet Bawumia still Bawumia is going to struggle to win the elections. So now you see, they themselves, they have not been able to come out boldly to say, Bawumia will win the election with 44, 52, 53, 50. They can't. Because they know it is never possible for this dumb idiot to win against John Mahama. They know their performance in the history of the Republic of Ghana is the lowest when it comes to governance. They know the original intelligent Ghanaian now own Jimmy and will never walk to the ballot to vote for Bawumia. And internet today, they will come and tell you, say, Bawumia is leading Mahama 43.15%. And then 11% of Ghanaians are undecided. They want a way, they want to create an idea to say, you want to go Ghana, I'm going to decide elections in Amaboa. How can you bring out polls like this and do not tell us what Mahama got? Ade, mukoye polls no. Bawumia, you polled it. Bawumia against what? When you were asking the questions, Mubusa almost say Bawumia any idea Boba na eko contest na say only wine. Into what the Bawumia number ba, I don't want from Mahama number. They know they have lost the elections. And anytime I'm saying Omakache Bawumia say Ujina stage kase I will win the elections because they know say Oman start here for sa I didn't to Ghana for Trima. Almost supporters crowd will not come out to vote for them. Anything I branch any kind say and would be Pia Bontine, a campaign my MPP, and I say Okasa Kwakotom MPP. Now Uber to be Dibini Adanyamiase. I'm telling you, you can eat shit and thank God after that. Because I say unsradie unsro nyame. I say Ajunior Dautimno unimunyansa. How can a whole media house come out with polls just one person, the figure na oho. Na amo makane. So this is purely to deceive, to misinform and disinform the system. And anytime I catch them say, going into these elections, when you're very careful. The misinformation and the disinformation, you see, Jandam is dead. They are trying to find ways to lie to you. Until you people are supposed to be very careful with the NPP. Or dangerous, or diabolic. That is how they do their politics. That is how the NPP, they do their politics. The NPP today knows that John Mahama will win this election over 53%. They know. They know for a fact. ɛno na ɔmo ntumi nya ho hwee. They know. Every Ghanaian in Ghana today is decided who to vote for. There's nothing like undecided voter in Ghana today. No undecided voter. Bibia ni Ghana friend undecided voter. Obie ni ho. When you even decide not to vote, you have made a decision. So there's nothing like undecided. When you decide not to even vote, you have made a decision. It means you're a decided voter. You have decided to stay away from the elections. So there's nothing in politics or in elections as undecided voter. There's nothing like that. NPP for him say Bawumia is bad meat. Bawumia is pork to the market. It is like selling Bawumia in a Muslim market or your prikunam. They know Ghanaians will spit it out. In Kremofua or in Kremovu, Papa, they will spit that pork meat or that pork out. We need to understand this is a lie. A jandam, don't pay attention. Mahmoud Bawumia and the NPP. Mumusa almost say, Adentina Ekufuado, Gabi Ochedakon, Bedi Etu, Oforiata, Rebecca Mo, Adena Omunjina stage ensa enko around the nation to say Bawumia is better because they know they are the ones running the country. When you see Bawumia, you see Ekufuado. Ekufuado is Bawumia. Don't get it wrong. All right. Now, there's another story which is quite interesting. We need to spend a little bit of time on, and it's about a year HIV/AIDS. There's this woman who sent me an email, and it was about HIV/AIDS in Ghana and the AIDS Commission. It's a long time ago. I'm sorry. I receive a lot of emails. If you are listening to me, madam, resend me that email. I want to come read what you sent me, the fact for people to see. Now, this HIV/AIDS a year problem I want in Ghana now, it is crazy and it is getting out of hand. Now, you say spike in HIV rates in Asokore Mampong sparks concern among health officials. You say and oko Asokore Mampong omo omunya AIDS na obodo so chenkrumo fo. Ama omo omuye dwuma e wo hospitals ne clinics no omo yemu hyehye omo. If you say ende se nipa du ewura Asokore Mampong emu be nson de omo mpie no na ma test for HIV positive. If you are going to take this sample, that's the other bar in crime. Our population is 1 million times than Asokore Mampong. Now, time the same sample at the bar Ashanti region, our population is like 1 million times like than Asokore Mampong. What do you call Western region? Then it means the HIV, you know, AIDS, Yarena, and Mwawano. There are so many Ghanaians carrying it in Ghana. You cannot tell me say when we say Asokore Mampong AIDS agi esite ana HIV agi esite wo ho. You cannot tell me say omo omo ti Asokore Mampong na honkwa no moti they don't move. No. It means those people no probability say 60% of omo munya AIDS no they are moving around the nation and spreading the HIV, you know, it is high. Now, there is something we need to understand. And I'm going to say this. The AIDS Commission for a very long time they have basically misled Ghanaians for years, and we have to pay attention to the AIDS Commission because you see sometimes they come up with these kinds of statements, and if you don't take your time to sit back to analyze the statements they are making. Recently they were saying say HIV/AIDS you know a SWAT because of free SHS. That's dangerous. And some of the statistics they put out there, you could see say you cannot tell me say and the obenya HIV into owie SS na and an HIV in wenya. You can't do that. The statistics they are bringing out, you know, the AIDS Commission report, you know, we need to take our time and analyze their report. Their report has become more political than being realistic. Their report is moving away from facts. It is getting into a political arena. It is making it difficult for us to even know the exact number of people are contracting HIV/AIDS. And we should not make it look like say the AIDS Commission. Let me tell you, the AIDS Commission, as far as I know, recently all the reports they have brought out, it is motivated some way somehow politics in the womb. They are not giving Ghanaians the right numbers. They are not doing the job. They are not going out there to do it. They are sitting in their office in Accra and they are throwing around numbers. The AIDS Commission is failing Ghanaians. The AIDS Commission, no, it is totally not in accordance, and I say any obojumano practices ni nyina enhia. They are basically conjuring numbers, almost putting numbers together and throwing in the system because they are trying to protect some political political message or a government. That's what I have to say, a government. And I'm saying this again. The lady who sent me, and I'm very sorry, madam, I was supposed to do this. It escaped me because it was when the AIDS Commission released statistics about people living with HIV in Ghana. And when you read their report, you could see clearly that they even at some point in their report, almost say Free SHS has come to stop HIV/AIDS or increase HIV. Some vague analysis. I think they said Free SHS has come to reduce the HIV infection. And I don't understand how. Because Akorawo 8, not HIV, not so school. He's going into the population. Until when you count, say, Nkora 2 million, and then 8, and as a nipa bin 8, you cannot tell me the sign nipa free that category of group room say this is a polytechnic student. Almost free as students, that's almost by private citizens number start juma. Sa HIV they don't carry it with them. So the statistics from the AIDS Commission, it is actually wrong. Somebody saying, Kevin Taylor, HIV and AIDS are totally two different things. Yes, we know. Now when I'm gonna when you're HIV, and when you're AIDS, we know these are the educations we are not getting. You people sit in Ghana and everything you want to do diplomacy with it. I understand HIV and I understand AIDS. Hospital. Wow, church HIV is different from AIDS, Now hospital and castle HIV. So we better not catch or say there's a difference between HIV and there's a difference between AIDS. Whose responsibility? And I will say, church aside. We sit in Ghana and you just say I can book be definition be until we are better than everyone. We are supposed to look at the issues, the real issues. Asokore mampon, e wa santimemu anameboa. This is all right. That's all right, Mr. P. I get it. So let's at this point get serious about this. It is not the definition. It is not somebody belonging to HIV category or AIDS category. It's about the prevention. Because one preventing HIV now, AIDS, so you need to prevent it. Prevention is the first thing. We are not talking about prevention. We are trying to let people know the definition. Oh, you the unya or this category. Oh, the unya or this category. That is not where we are supposed to be. We are supposed to build a wall or a strategy to prevent the HIV, not to even spread. This is not a time for you to explain to somebody when you're AIDS or unya HIV, when you're HIV or unya AIDS, and a different definition. You're Jimmy. All right, now. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. S. My team just sent me the story. Mr. S, can you get me the real story? And it's got to be this AIDS Commission. Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you for bringing the story. My team said the facts about AIDS Commission. We because Kevin Asimokano or Tan MPP and an Obwa. This is the story, and it was reported by Ghana Web. Free SHS reduced HIV infections, pregnancy among girls by 50%. AIDS Commission boss. Are we mad? This was their report. This was a reporter, AIDS Commission, the Barbontin. Thank you very much, team, for bringing me this. I'll be happy if you could send me the story itself so that I can read the story itself. AIDS Commission 4, thank you, team. AIDS Commission 4, when I'm catching say I Free SHS, I reduce HIV infections and pregnancy among girls by 50%. How? Say akwara ewo SS na okobo brabi na brane nya na onya HIV na owo SS a opie free SS wa HIV na kwahi. And how can a whole AIDS commission, this is what we are relying on. It means the numbers they are giving us daily, are your political numbers. What you are seeing at Asakore Mampong, any other part of Ghana, HIV, prevalence, across through. because the AIDS Commission, they are lying to us. Mr. S, can you get me the story? Thank you, Mr. S. Let's read the story. So, because I really want Ghanaians to know, say, these people are not helping us, and it's about time. You're starting Ghana for whom AIDS Commission. I'll say show more. They are crazy people. Now, let me read a story with you. Story in here. The AIDS Commission. This is what the commissioner said. And I quote, "We know that when girls stay in school up to secondary school level, it helps to bring the number of pregnancies down. And that is a sign that we are seeing in relation to the introduction of the free SHS, which has increased the number of enrollment in girls in secondary schools. The trend have a strong link to free SHS policy." What the heck is this? End of quote. He added that staying in school until secondary level also protects girls from HIV infection. How do you come by this? Because when more girls go to school, they don't get HIV. But when girls go to school, you are not even addressing the accommodation of these girls. You are not even addressing where the HIV itself starts from. It's say obi free SHS near. The probability say onya AIDS no high because we run school. Intenda oya Ghana near Korea na so ura school now oko SSR. Say obenya AIDS in there high because you are what? You are in school. But we are talking about kids who stay in school for 3 weeks and stay at home for 4 months. How do you stop HIV prevalence? And how can the AIDS Commission use this as their basis to tell us, say, in Madudu young girls are not Ghana for doing AIDS into free SHS no and then them AIDS in Kosro? Yeah, Jimmy. How can you use that as your basis? That is your data. That is your scientific data. And sometimes you look at these things, the dishonesty in the system, the way these people are deliberately destroying lives in Ghana. And something needs to be done. So, so right now, free SHS is condom. They are not talking about how to prevent it. They are now saying, say, free SHS has prevented HIV/AIDS. How? And one day I'll take my time and read the whole report for you to listen. You'll be shocked. And these are things that we have not paid attention. Okay, besides. Okay, that's it, right? Let me add the other part of the story to it so that it will basically make it complete. Remember, so we say, they are picking some part of the story. And so this is the second part of his statement, or say. Thank you very much, team. I really appreciate this. Thank you, Mr. S. Dr. Chireme Etuahene said that this alone cuts down the infection rate among girls by up to 50%. And I quote, "We also know that when girls remain in schools up to secondary school level, that alone is protective. So far as HIV infection is concerned, that alone reduces infection among these girls by as much as 50%. End of quote. That is what he said. Inti emano ended the free SHS here condom. We have 10 free SHS into condom. Inti ende en korano muko school 2 weeks. Now we wait here 3 months. No, then it means from your analogy and your so-called scientific data, no, we have more senior high school girls contracting HIV than before. Because before John Mahama left office, 90% of SS4 school, they were in school at the whole time. But today, because of double track, the kids spend more time at home than in school. So, say the 8th commission for almost so-called data and analysis, then it means we are in danger. It means we have more girls who are contracting HIV in Ghana. We are close to 98% because the kids in school, they spend 90% of the time at home. There's a big problem in Ghana. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MPP, they have succeeded in putting foot soldiers party affiliates, stupid, ignorant, foolish party affiliates. They have placed them they have made them lead institutions like this, and the right things, they are not doing it all. Every single thing they do is to please a political party in government. That is why everything in Ghana has collapsed. Now, let's talk about the day students. You are the same people saying the enrollment has been more than any government. So if the enrollment has been more than any government, it means the number of day students today in the senior high schools are more than when Mahama used to be in power. So if they are spending less time in school, in boarding house, and being at home, it means the numbers of HIV contraction and now HIV, it has tripled. A Krobian can say a AIDS commissioner, your Pamon with Jimmy Onimnyansa. Now let's take care of other things. There is also another thing I want us to look at. Atigya Bawumia campaign in Ashanti region. Thank you very much, team. Stay with me. I know definitely I'll come back again. Atigya Bawumia campaign in Ashanti region. Matis is in the first phase of the campaign in the Ashanti region. I ended. Now the campaign, Okopi Ashanti region, or ya DB, and you see, on they are doing some kind of what we call a religious based campaign, and it is dangerous, especially you see the strategy of Afane say Obama Samira Mumuno anante the religion campaign now Bawumia stay away from it, and that is exactly what they are doing. It's right now no Samira no ne makeup box dinechi and ankwasi asem onenam zongo and all politics say inkremufo no ene zongofo no sebi ono Samira ni team no odwen so mo agimi nti omo hwe se omo beto abama ni kunu na ono Samira be first lady na ode esika akotontoma be pam slate apa ni trum ene na Samira pese oye zongofo ma na agimi nti omo to abama Bawumia na Bawumia be president na ono Samira no for now no ohunu so inkremuni na onkoto makeup box na onfa metwini o mabetwina hem na o meka nche se ne ho ofa chen zongofo ma ya wawani uzum banzani wakojina zongo na osu oh una kunda nkuruzi ina zongo ya yi ofui wawani muzum banzani mutum banza Samira munafiki Samira 8 years wa megina zongo ensu aka 25 days washe seleta kosi unase eguma ya fi abegina wana wangaria ina zongo na gaji ojise zongo vo ma ejimi abuofunu abuatoruwa wawani mutum banzani munafiki Samira mujise ye nyina ye jimi enda wujina zongo na wo pepa woni mani nsuo oh ye zongo fo enda de ye nkremofo montuma mikunu na sene be ya mintumi nto more makeup ofui wawani 2016 na wujina stage didi Mahama ne yere atam wuti peni lodina utipen wo Samira enya politics na efo ena ye jimia. How can he get close to power? Mutum banzani Samira ujina stage now didi Mahama na yere atem say we know them, we see you, the incompetence wanu se koko cap abegina kana kina zongo ena zongo na wachi na manka nani ena wanka ne nani na man ofui ayana mugin se inkremofo ajimi on inti ufrin crime ene wegu ma yafi na me cast obesha wo designer dress no na nka wapa utrum abegina wo se mo na me ho ofe na nka mo hu se wo ho ofe inti ye to aba ma wo se nkremoni ba ko ne ko ye den for second lady or first lady we ajimi nti oji se zongo fo ma ajimi nti ende wegu ma yafi ena waya wo ho sambran se bolega confirm abegina wo ka kire se ai mo na munka ji ena o ye den usu akwa we pa ge we oboda mo hu walai ba erade akwa we onamakra atade ehye ni oh oji se zongo fo na jimi oji se ye ma amenom ye aunties ye sisters no mo zongo no oji se mo ajimi Samira won kran atade ehye ni and also the ojina zongo osu atade ehye no won kran ni. This is how she dresses in Accra. mutum banza wawani muna fiki ke wa ma so sena akwa we ga we pa na oju se ejimi ana owon kran atade o hye ni oyi ni shape nyina yi ni trum yi ni hips oyi ni trum yi ni kohwe lie apai we kire atade hye no material hye no etimi ma zongo for ma 500 jetri wa bodam wa be gina wo se wusu Samira pa u bodam ohun saga we pa wo se ejimi ohun wonu ukuru ma dane akan drama actors we nam ha ejimi sa na we su nam ha su Nanya wana ujina wana udidi lodina ne Mahama tem. Incompetent Mahama. We see you. The exchange rate. Adena usu. Oh bodam. Na you said in Sweden the power. Anka oba anka beto power. Ah Samira. Eninsio. Any the power. Hey. Mutum banzani. Wa kewa. Muna fiki. Na o abegina say ai yene yentema yezango into usu o ba Samira sunti ankoto abama hu into usunti zongo fomba ni njade omu ye nyina na omu koto abama hu na ukuru nko president hwe na wo say Jimmy ana o papa ya ambassador unua be ma ya man contract billions of dollars one bazongo fomba na meka njiro so mo share ni you did not come to the zongo to give them their share o to back $100,000 no one to be ambassador fomba Uchan to my poor, change color is a bat woman. No, went to me and trying to money be zongo for my say almost the omunji, omugumaya, fear guswako, Eddie, Macaranta, and also Omako, Akoya, a Yusuna. Would Jimmy 8 years a disika and a brand crying? What would bu a bayan sass in a wajina would see hotel? Who just a zongo form by Jimiana? And now just a zongo for mano, omoya moi, Namotin crya, Namojin saw more moon yin crying, Yomoyan Quasia 4. Aina mo gin sezongo for ma no omo nti Jubilee House nti omo agimi nti ma me nkọ ho muna afiki na me nkosum na zongo for ma no nsore hawa omo fam omo ayeku omo mba yeti krom ha ne ball zongo 72 e Kumase zongo for mrantie omo ma amenom omo nananom te wo kwasiafo mo anya investigations uni ukunu besi nda obi anka ho asem wa be gina wo say ai me de me zongo ni yentoma wo yesi pe zongo ni bodam ni o sorry a usika wabrabo nyina wo de to makeup o de twantoma entoma po baako etumi ma zongofo nyina 500 ma capital entoma baako a wo behye wo time a wo start ya na o model no 8 years o model no wo be gina zongo suika se me model o inti zongofo mba mo hwe me muna fiki kekewa oni o ohun ni body ni nyina baby ane pele hye nyina mu we zongo ni ba tata no wambesu ankyere zongo fo ma Samira na onie wo hwe atade hye na ne pele nyina tuatuam ne pele nyina tuatuam and weguma ya fisa bolega confirm abegina say ai me na kari wa ena fulani mu nsani ena mu intizongo fo agimi ntini asore ni akoto ama wo bodam wo gina Ghana ha a young girl like you and your 5G I will use those times and I Ghana for you 5G use then I can walk out to be ben power time and I Ghana for use 3G no now we use 5G or game pack and I can kwasi some champion for and the Bawumia wo Samira o pele na bomu no o pele say na zongo for in kremoni ba address o pele and the tuatu mu no o pele o pele mama enlarge picture no me enlarge abehu o pele ne tuatu mu no he o pele from kotodwe ekosi baby a o G string hia e ne tuatu mu no o pele usu say we zongo ni ntia ntuma wo ye nkremoni ne sin kremoni ba papa be ne dress say wo nkre wo Samira wo maame ye gina wa se no be dress mo sen kwara na wi abegina ya o pele be ka je say o pele ne tuatu mu no ye nyina ye say ye hu baby a o pele free baby a pele tight show and I draw was and tight or tight na draw no eh then na kremoni ba address me hu baby a tight edu mojin say Jimmy ohun mojin say yankwasiafo now mama ngongo nti zongofo ejimi nti nkremoni a ode ne mama bofom esum ala onukurem wo san kwasi asem we oni ekire ye bo nkremofo tuo wo Ghana ɔtwe wankasa wabɛgyina ha esu opele ne tuatua hɔ no inkremo opele Samira yi opele ne tuatua hɔ yi opele na ende ye nyina yɛdegya wadegya na gu hɔ yi ende yehu bebi a ɛyɛ bebi a o tight nyina start free kremoni ba se na ɔmodrese okɔ Dubai na akɔhu chi a kings ne ne ade ɔmo yerenom se na ɔmodrese na agye sɛ nkremofo mba ɔmo Ghana ɔmo agyimi opele yɛtumi design ya Jeromia begu pele so yɛtumi design Jolomi na abɛ ende wɔ pele so ade den na ɔpɛ sɛ nipa hu ɛden attention a wotwe akɔ hɔ ende wabɛgyina hɔ sɛ deɛ yi usunti yɛmfa to mi maw na baabi a waduri deɛ wahyɛ ne nea ma president yere deɛ a ɛne sɛ ɔde turu mu na ɛbɛda nti kurom time a woyɛ vice president yere kora no wayɛ Jeromia ba begu pele so na wayɛ Jeromia begu pele so as vice president wife no yɛbɛyɛ president wife a ɛne sɛ Jolomi no bɛgɛ sɛ ɔmo ntontwene na ɔmo nyangu dross so sɛ na nkremoni address yɛyɛ Jolomi design na begu pele so yɛnyina ɛnɛ wokyɛn blogger wokyɛn Facebook blogger wo difference ni nkwara mo na nam Facebook ɛhyehyɛ ntade difference bɛ ne wom and this is what we talk about every single time. Why a Jeromia go pele so president yire di etu akogina zongo fo ejimi. You are desperate like a chicken. My man you are Ashanti region. Yeah, they Kevin Taylor. We ja. It's the end of the day, yenjai. Ompodam. Samira pele. O pele na why Jolomi gusu no. Fane sa afa koda. O ye Jolomi gu pele so. Yetumi Jolomia ne Jolomi ne rebe gu pele so. Ye ho ne yankwohwe. There's a reason why oko masalachia. There is nothing hanging in masalachia. Ebema wa adwene kura ko bibi so. Inkremosom no me nya nkremoni o. Ya wo me nkremoni, ya wo me Anglican ni. Me beto Anglican osum. And ade bia mebom asore oboase Anglican diocese. Yes, eho St Paul's. Eho na me nyini ye. Impedifo no mo asore mo ye hwe mo nyina Sam Jonah mo. Eho no mo nyina nyini a na ye hwe mo mo ko no mo tie no ne tie kire. Oba inkremosum a imagery is very important. Image. Adia weni hu no. Etumi ko utim e ma ne tumi be bone ma wo. Etumi be suntu dua ma wo. And it's always study the Islamic religion. Islamic religion tries, or from the time the religion it started, they have tried to stay away from making an image a centerpiece in the in worshiping God, because in Nkremosom Onyankopon, nobody has to portray Onyankopon. Nothing should represent God. No image on this planet should represent God. There's a specific reason for that. Your uncle Muhammad, peace be unto him, starting the journey as a messenger of Allah. Your uncle Omuhu Muhammad, but nobody, and I know, and I don't have fact to this, but I'm very sure Muhammad made it clear, say, nobody should put my image before Allah, because you see, you cannot put an image before you and Allah. And it's now about Nkremosom uko masalachia. You don't see images. You sometimes see maybe when they have gone to the extreme, maybe the moon or the sun. And we all know universally God represents the moon or the sun, because the moon and the sun is universal. Into Oban Kremosumwa, image is very, very important. You don't allow image to take over your relationship. Only Onyankopon wo. Into Kwa Masalachi, there's no decorations. A painting, a painting. One ye painting, yemfa picture moha. The moment you enter that room, it is Allah. Allah should be in your head and in your heart. You don't need anything to block the image of Allah in your head. If you are a good man, a Christian or a Muslim, when you image or when you and I say, oh, the Allah, and I say, when you try to figure out Onyankopon send your tia, you don't see Onyankopon to say, Papa bia or ti akonyo bi so a or what edien or what den abodwe. It does not work like that. Say opese oti Onyankopon asem na hu Onyankopon, God is the light before you. In your brain and in your heart, God should be the light. God should not be a figure. It should not be a woman figure or a man figure. God should be the light in you. Until you cannot put images. Because the moment you put an image before Allah, you will end up giving that presence or respect of Allah to that image. That is why it is important not to put anything before Allah. And it's oba in kremosumwa image and it's a picture no a very serious thing that they don't play with. And it's in kremoni ba dress here. You are not even supposed to show your body shape. But I can tell you something. And your body shape is not supposed to be seen, because that alone can even be a distraction. So in chromosome pano say asore kra ewo masalachia in chromosome mano always are at the back and yes obi intimidate omo, because say chromoni ba sebio or what figure ejina wonim na osoma yenyina the attraction between men and women. So bas jina wenim na ebia or ya sorry, that might even attract you for you to take your day concentration on Allah, and it take you out of what you are doing. And it's not, even though in Kreboform man crash not to show their figure, no, they are still up back there. Not because obi tayomo, and not because obi intimidate omo. It is because men, that is men and women, we want to have that direct relationship with Allah without any distraction. Into we and Kremoniba. Now wash Atigya way. I say we and Kremoni vice president here. Now pele why you Jeromia for book. And you go pele so then a person you are directing everybody to your pele and what be Jan Kremofomba Sebio Omo Ehu Allah Onyankopon kakrako okukoko edi ni mraso said ye omunya de omon tomau. Now oji sen Kremofomba omo Jimmy Koran na omo kan oji so omon tiase. Dey nti na obi hu Kremoni ba ohu no. It is the way Hajia presents herself. It is the way Hajia keeps herself. It is the way Hajia tries to not to be a temptation. Hajia does not want hers on person or no with temptation. The nam no so asuntu di ambeba no onwie. And ntina so won kremoni ba na wahye edien wahye atare akata ne ho nyina abesi foma. She does not want to be hindrance. And that is what the religion stands for. It stands for uniqueness. Now why a pele abegu o pele so e ka kire say yen to abamaw. Then about you a cheso yen kremoni. I don't need to go to Makaranta. I don't need to be a Muslim to understand the concept and principles of the Islamic religion. The 5 pillars of Islam says it clearly. And you see, your religion, your school not say, because with us, cultural studies, social studies, these are things we learned. Mesanyo mission school. Mankotina masalachi, mankotina edien, makaranta. Me one down for me and fine. I learn from what being with them. I learn a lot of things, but it is also always important to know the perspective of other religion. And then I'll bet you Nyankopon ase. Yene Christophonia biggest problem and say our perspective, check other people's perspective. So you Christonia, try and understand Islamic religion, their perspective. Try and understand pagans or whatever. Understand their perspective. It will give you a better perspective of your religion. And that is what we call religious tolerance. The moment you are Christoni and now you are Cremonia, you don't want to try and understand the perspective. At the internet, what is making him so interested in being a Muslim? I didn't mean you a Christian, a dear pa na man person a Christian. You look into this. When you get perspective, but from different channels into any tension. Into kwasiebe tumi megina onim kanjan say where you Christoni, where you Nkreboniti tomano. No, you are looking at somebody who will respect you, who will respect Allah, who will respect the principles of Allah. Okanokre, odinokre, onyaza, onyimprekonam, onfobiyirichiri. That is what Allah and that is what all religion respects. That is the principle, it's the universal principle. So we need to understand these things. Into Samira baba vigilant kremofo enim esuno na nke nyina eja de say Samira esunti yafa president Bawumia mabobodam muna fiki tum banzani mo begun kremofo enim ase. And there's something we are picking. You see, Bawumia is so desperate to the point to say, oh, Messiah, you have something for me. My team said I should share this quotation with you guys before I move on. And it's got to do with what we are discussing tonight. Samira and Unsemi. This is the quotation from my team. I almost said I should share this quotation and it will help you to understand what I am saying. Matthew 18:7, English Standard Version, 2016. I say, and I quote, "Woe to the world for temptations to sin, for it is necessary that temptation come, but woe to the one by whom the temptation comes." You see, boni die ebeba. You see na die nam no so a eye die suntudua obesi obesuntuya sa nipa no onwie ennie. Die nam no so a suntudua ebesi no sa nipa no nwie. Wo a ebefiri wo so a boni ne beba no. Na wo Samira, why Jeremiah begu pele so? What are you telling people? What do you want the men to watch? Atare na achechire wo na woto apiepie mu no. O ka dia na wo pesa wo ka o de chire hwan. It is only your husband who needs to see stuff like that about you. And in the Islamic religion, it is clear. It is only your husband who is supposed to see your nakedness. And even he has the right to ask you, say, Adana washe we. It is in the principles. In this pele bejina bontene na woto tuetium o pele tuaho ene wo tight nyina to o de kire hwan. You are showing it to other people. What do you want to achieve with that? And no emma wo nyankremoni. Until you have no right, you have no moral right to stand before Inkremufomba to cry, say, Monyame, first lady, Mabodamana, Unukruno. Now, from. There's something I want to tell you. The Atigya Bawumia campaign, Omoya DB, dangerous, and they be American somewhere Ghana for because Kevin Taylor can say, I'm not careful. Bawumia is so desperate for power. Desperately desperate for power. The information we are picking and they say Atigya Bawumia is talking to some Bawumia campaign. They are talking to a group of people in Burkina Faso, and their message to the people in the Burkina Faso area, and they say because they are Muslims, they should do everything possible to make sure that Ghana has elected a Muslim president. Now, there are a group of people they are bad men. There are people who kill. There are people in English language and they're from mercenaries. There are people in Burkina Faso. They are on the border. Ghana and Burkina Faso border. The Bawumia campaign team, they are negotiating with them to calm down and make sure that at least the northern region there, they destabilize the place to make sure say MPP wins the elections. Atigya Bawumia and any team should be very careful. Trying to contract mercenaries and telling those people behind the border say we in Kremoni and that's a Ghana the first Muslim president about the relationship between Burkina Faso and Ghana. No, you people should be very, very careful. And the intelligence has been picked and it's being worked on. And it's almost say Americans in the UK for one catch Ghana for say so we a leader of Ghana now I just over destabilizing the democracy of Ghana. They have done a lot of research. Intelligence extra said these things are happening. So I'm telling Diana, I'm telling the kings in the north, the Burkina border, this NPP group of people, this Bawumia campaign, that is what they are doing. They are trying to have a negotiation with some people in Burkina Faso. In fact, those people are not affiliated to government. Those people are a militia. They're telling them, say, if they want Ghana and Burkina Faso to have that coordination, Muslim coordination, Islamic coordination, by causing mayhem in Ghana for Bawumia to be elected the first Muslim president in Ghana. Send a Burkina and Ghana relationship, the Omo Pel Burkina, Ghana will do the same. We have to be very careful. This is not a joke. I am telling you people. Bawumia is desperate. Bawumia does not care. So many people around Bawumia are shocked the way Bawumia has become so desperate. Bawumia gasa krom ye kuni power. He has not spoken about it because he has weaponized a criminal also Oyo, and those people are butchering Ghanaians. He does not care. To date, he has not made a statement about it. These are things or signs that should tell you, say, this guy will go every length to become president. If he has to kill everybody, he will do it. So we need to be very careful about the way they are doing things. And the NDC and Ghana security, this is straightforward to you guys. That is what the Bawumia campaign is trying to do. And we have 25 days to elections. They are far advanced in their conversation with these people in Burkina Faso. Before election, the EBC was ceremony, mu will be Ghana da. About the same way in Kofobi Ura Yanati. It will happen. We will sit here and some people will cover it up. So I am giving heads up to the people in the north, especially those along the border lines. The border hormone, you should be very vigilant. All right. Now I want us to talk about too many things today. Too many things today. Mahama Bawumia ewo Ashanti region or the campaign wa kekan sembebre now they be ameka kire Ghana for say especially Ikroma Santifo meka kire mo say oma ho kwan a no bi bese okwasea is a fact udwo wenjo meka and ye mumia Santifo no ya ma ho kwan intina MPP ese ye kwasea de bia say oma ho kwan a no bi bese okwasea now maka kire mo say NPP Bawumia mo no omo message omo de ma Santifo and omo message omo de ma the rest of Ghana. Now answer will be back prepare a special message for you no. Then we'll read you your level of intelligence. And every message via MPP de ba Santimemu bia no they read the Ashantis omo hu say omo mudodo no sebio omo dwene say MPP for dwene so omo yankwasiafo. Maka kire wo say omo ho kwan a eno bebu say wo yakwasea. Se woma ho kwan a ena MPP fo be hu so yakwasea ogina Santimemu after 8 years aka 25 days na we twa 8 years wa ban mu 2014 2015 okaka kira Santifo say or the sky train ba Santimemu sky train omutena radio so ka kira say Bawumia di train ena munsuom ena Ekufu Addo de nam soro omawie oma complete edura Santimemu awie 2020 montuma Bawumia yati how ena nkofo we betena radio so ka kire say omo the train omo ye train every incline chairman wontumi ni MPP communicators nyina ye press conference esa betena radio so e ka kire say omo ye train every incline ebi na munsu ase ena ebi nam soro Bawumia de na munsu ase ena Ekufu de nam soro deche sa Santimemu ye no ka say Eurostat ye wie kura ma ye ba be commission. That was before 2020 yatia ena Bawumia we mu ebetam Ekufu Addo ne ebetam Asante hine de ne call de buankra mese mu Asantifo moma mo kwan a enkofo be treat mu samo ye moa. I'm telling you, and you see it is not a joke. These are facts. Oma ho kwan a obi be treat so ye kwasea, and that is the game plan of the NPP. They don't respect mo Asantifo into any opportunity be on benya bia no omso we mu de omagimi Mokaka bibi nchira omo na mo fam hundi, and that is what Bawumia has learned. We see ya hyehyɛ train ewie echire mu nsa mo yankwasiafo no beka and Bawumia gina stage wa Santimemu sa ka kire wo say ono be train free Accra Kumasi akopaga abofu Ibrahim ya go ono Bawumia so ono monto abama no buankra na Ekufu yi otumfo hwena no buankra ya de otumfo akọ 3 times akotwa ahumem ya de otumfo akọ buankra 3 times em otumfo pobo ahu nyina akọ ye fin ye mbie buankra 8 years tafre kura ni buankra muka say mo the sky train ba Bawumia we ya o sky train yetia sky train bi ama mutia na mo se mo de den train deche train deche edifri Bawumia edina munsu ase Ekufu Addo edina musu soro ya ye train kura wie ma brofo na ye ma contractor ni di train na ba ya ka asem we kire kwasea na ye den na Bawumia sa be gina Santimemu biem e ka kire mo se oba be ye rain kwan inti sa to abama no iti ko gina na wutietie bu twisoro ku a wo ye kwasea enitina onya sa vigor ni energy to say what he says enitina hu chema wuntumi mu na afia mu gina no mu di matam because onu say eni Asantifo ni bi agimi ka bi kire omo. That is the reality. And today, we are making consistently, no. MPP ni bu Asantifo se mu bi mu agimi. And because omo say omo anya hwe kura mobeka say de twa mo fruma mumubi mobeka say de twa e fruma enti omo jimi musa mumubi omo be jimi musa
next year ya kuma so de me fira kreba no so ba these are things
before we own they are so arrogant in their stupid lies only chairman won tuna net o omo yon a press conference 2019 montuma MPP and yes akosa license confirm ye jimi ade ba ko ye de die saa me nuanuma santifo ni bi ye jimi ade ba ko atro ba ko ye de die saa almost 16 years ye da hotim ejidi na sebio what the wagina dakura no entro ba ko de twa no 4 years ago no santro ni repeat no ho awu na mumu bi yetumfo amonte hwekwase wa ne ho fit na TV so ka kire mo se ye yetre na fa nsuo ase nsuo be de frin kan ba kuma ase sa na boy ya ne ho fi kwame eyi cheda so be gina ba ka kire mo se an ono cheda no obdi epunsuo fri enkran e ba kuma ase kwasea sa na cheda be gina because cheda se sa asem no wenjina nkran yanka on kan da cheda ko gina western region enka sa asem ne da onko siremu koka we steady Ghana at target to we mo madwiri mu ha asantifo ni bi madwiri mu ha madwiri mu nyedu. It is easy today to beat or to cheat you people or to entice you people mumu bi no madwiri mu ha mo asantifo ni bi enti na asofo no akromfo dodo no mo Ghana mo start wa asantimemu minu anama asantifo mumu bi madwiri mu ha dodo. You have very light brain, mumubi. Some of you are very weak-minded people. Because say Kenya say yen nuanu bi asantifo be mu weak-minded and could be anto abama MPP. I swear to God. John Mahama the less than 3 years now see KJTia. AC Central Market is a phase 2 said yen. AC Airport. John Mahama see E-blocks about 16 Ashanti region. John Mahama quite John Mahama AC hospitals, regional hospitals. Mumubi madwiri mu ha. And internet so steady as software akromfo bi no mo Ghana no men ka asa santifo asofo ni akromfo no but omo ya akromfo pa na ende anim omo no omo nyina start wa santimemu ya wa asofo mo santimemu a omo ya legitimate pastors asofo mo kanokre na mom ya wa ebi mo ho a yenim omo nyina omo firi kumase abetena nkran ewifo nko a atutu botomfo omo nyina start okumase se asofo omo tutu nkofo botom omo nim se minuanoma santifo bi madwiri mu ha your brain mumu bi madwiri se eto a ya pesa ne sei it is light it is se eto what bi anakpekere a wa ye ni sei because it is easy to get your vote na ye den na Bawumia sa be gina wonim kasa asem no Eden about me beje onu kasa hwe obi te se kusi buatin o starting sorry fudie free hin o starting free kumase kusi buatin ewi te se kusi buatin o starting so fudie free kumase ohun ende de oye otu akotena nkran omo dwie mu omo gimu sika omo hu se mo gime wie pe na akotena nkran omo so esi de kabrofo ye ne eye nkranfo no mo kabrofo ye ne omo nete kusi buatin ewi kromfo we ohun ende odi Bawumia chi ena ma ka to Bawumia tim se ye de ho de nyini ye wu chema wuntumi mu ne ade omo ne Bawumia tenase omo ka kire no weakness o omo ka kire Bawumia say men ko honko ka no kura njiro mo because we mu no magimi omo bi no omo adwene wo fom kan de ye omo de na ede na Bawumia
going to do
asem we de na be ma Bawumia ka sa asem we a kire bo asefo e de na be ma Bawumia ko gina bo ase ahwe eye bo ase gold miners any gold dealers any obo ase legitimate small scale miners almost starting mining a legitimate small scale mining na Bawumia kwasi ampen onye adwuma Bank of Ghana almost started say ye legitimate small scale mining oboase na Bawumia kwasi ampen we on free Canada emba Bank of Ghana and the Bawumia be gina boase ka kire omo say ai omo ne abrofo ne bekasa na omo jai concession ama small scale miners no omo de aye community mining. This is the biggest insult. For the past 8 years, in Kofo we bar power, and almost only be a friend community mining aba. And the Kosha Boise, in Siobia say, Anglo Gold Ashanti had a dam in Obuasi. Not a supply of Obuasi Nina electricity. At least majority of Anglo Gold Ashanti facilities, not Anglo Gold Ashanti, a special dam, a supply power. And the Kosha, Omude Galamse Aseno. And every corner of Obuasi chairman want to me in the name of small scale mining, community mining. Was say asase Obuasi nyina. And so Bawumia that infantry when ya sa akukuroro abegyina Obuasifo anim. Ne atikrom ha and MPP for esani tuogu Obuasi mrantie so. All because chairman want to me abegye Obuasi nsase na all budie nsase tugu. All kukokofo, all say ekuafo enuaba. Chairman want to me hid behind community mining and was say asase Obuasi nyina. After that, after 8 years, they did not create any job for anybody in Obuasi. Oba Obuasi a KNUST campus or no, NDs na initiate and na omo complete ye. The NPP as a political party, omo fa adia bakun Obuasi. Obuasi West kohe. Obuasi East kohe. Kweku kwatin sa Dr. Obuasi West enkwasiafo mienu. Majority of the people who contest on Obuasi seats, no, they are not from Obuasi. Kweku kwatin kwasi a wenya throat cancer, free Obuasi. Nebusuafo fia bi na no mote Obuasi, and NPP for kofa and buy no mka kire Obuasi for say, ye ne Obuasi for de, wo de aponche kura sisu a ye beto ama NPP. Enti NPP no, omo Obuasi for so omo agimi, and wo Bawumia ko gina Obuasi say, wo bebie Mineral Development Bank. Na Obuasi ni small scale man abene say ohia aban support. Go back and do your research. Boasini small scale miner and now Boasini legitimate small scale miner buying and also buying support. They have been doing this business for years. Since say Minyini or Boase, me who say Nsuobia say or Boase when they were doing small scale mining, me who say Nsuobia say from PTP all the way to Saso, all the way to the four corners of Obuasi, me who say Nsuobia say until Kwasiafo mobile power. Until some Kwasiafo we about power and omo ka Obuasi hene share adanse hene omo ka ne share they be almost able to me free Kumasi adanse hene to me bibia and omo ka ne share adanse hene afre all the MPs in Obuasi adanse they did not show up. Only Obuasi the West parliamentary candidate any Obuasi East NDC parliamentary candidates no omunkwa show up. Kweku Kwatene the MPP in Obuasi East no they didn't show up because MPP aban they don't even recognize that answer hene. They see him say omunje omu instructions in front wo chairman won to me ba or say or the etumi no yamani to me na or the ba Boase and omu tietia adanse hene so no say kro no omu kase ende ye bia dwuma Obuasi a na the Kweku Kwaten or the Anglo Gold Ashanti board so George Enin, former Obuasi MP, omuti Obuasi Anglo Good Board so ejuma bie wo Obuasi a no makosa sankofo free in crying. Today when you go to Obuasi, the Obuasi indigents, they don't have any job. Omo excuse ni say na Obuasi for the so munko school. Oh Obuasi for the omunko school eni enfo omo ejuma. That is the argument. And then omuti Obuasi ni asisa na Obuasi for nkwara na omo ejimi ni nti. The youth na Obuasi dodo na jiminti dodo na yantwen yamwanti omuni idea bia about omu future nti majority of the youth in Obuasi embrante ne mabawa omu ankasa papa no madwuma egu omuni baby krate omu waye finse apofi emu bia jiminti na omu da ho de MPP echi and Obuasi a chairman wontumi asɛ asase Obuasi nyina in the name of community mining yet kronim
MPP for strong yipa o say
Met me be phone lines 5 minutes per Mr. SVP. I need to do this because this is personal to me. Obuasi for her, Kweku Kwaten, or Kwasiawu. Obedi Deputy Finance Minister, when to Kuraba Obuasi, Kweku Kwaten, Obuasi West MP. Obuasi East MP, no, also MPP, no. For 8 years, so 12 years, Kuraba, Omufe Bimba Obuasi. Omudun Kran, Omuso Obuasi for Jimmy. Yadi aponche kurasi sini yashane MPP flag on beto. Enwa na mudi atinema beduru ha. Kweku Kwaten be Deputy Finance Minister. When to me am fam puntu am Obuasi. When to me create one job in Obuasi. Anglo Gold Ashanti a private company na omo ankasa ede mini the contract amankofo no. Kweku Kwaten musa kwa nkran ne tema na kwa sankofo abeye. Ebe sin there Kweku Kwaten cannot point to one developmental project we di Obuasi be 12 years why ye ontumi nye enkan ye kwasia we nam ho adenta o MPP ni o di Deputy Finance Minister ena ye pamo no no beka kire boasefo say oh se sia de oba parliament a omo mo kasikasem no ono na ye committee no na da no it is our position as so chair deputy finance minister ena ode be da boasefo eye den na deputy finance minister position eye smaller than eye parliamentary finance committee chairman. It is clear omo wu se mo boasefo no mo agimi mo bi. Let me do this. Let me rub boase 5 minutes. Uni boase amemfrɛ me. We personal to me. And the reason why I'm here when you say, me be say boasefo na nkasa frɛ. Ba Bawumia so abegyina boase ka. Abato baso. Say obuwa e de na Bawumia ka kyerɛ mo boase say ono ba den or ba be ye community mining. Community mining na arenda mu nyina jobless. Legitimate businessmen or more boasia, they were into gold deal. They were buying and selling. They were doing legitimate gold business. Bawumia MPP mobile go and I know some of them. Their money they were holding was running Obuasi's economy. Hello, caller. Hello. All right, this caller is not ready. Hello, caller. Hello. Kasamitio.
Hello. The Gaza Blue of what is
Bawumia ba asemo be kind na me bochiro no wo 1 minute.
Me pacho leader on kan de kro oboa.
MPP before whom omo boasefo say omo ye den amobeto abo omo ntie omo no they don't care, they will just come omo say ye dey aponche kura e dey MPP kala sha aponche a mobeto abo omo nti sa ena omo humo
anya no kure
that's it wait a caller a free Obuasi. Now I want Obuasi for no ankasa enko moduma asem MPP ba power omo djuma na omo ye how a djuma na kosi na Bawumia sa abegino mo ni ka kire omo say an ono ba be mo concession or kwaje concession abro mo na omo start aye den aye mining na time Obuasi for ye omo start here legitimate small scale mining na Bawumia ya wo no Bawumia ono ehina na owo chema wuntumi na aka kire no o ka kire we mu sa omo gimi MPP omo mbubu asefo maka kire mo. Hello caller. Hello caller. All right, mama for another caller wa ha. Hello caller.
Kevin.
Good evening. O ka so fi bu ase fa.
Me mudrasi me call boase pa Kevin.
Oni boase. Hello caller. I'm talking to people in Obuasi. Enye manka se me se me pe Obuasefo. Dipa bebre o ha omko boase. Nti enye boase a wotai ko me se omo a omo te boase. Omo ena ye pese omo frɛ. Me se wa. All right. Hello caller. Hello caller. Connecting country. Hello. All right. If you are connecting, hold on. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, Akasa. Okasa free boy saying fine.
What's to can kodum?
E dey na ko Bawumia makasa MPP ba power boasefo e ba mining. Dey na esi. And the Bawumia hye mo bofoforo.
Sisia Kevin wait man ka say sia boasefo eni ada opa. Afu ye ba mo hu de wom. Na de kra ya ne say hwe boase galamse dwuma ye aye kodan kosi ye na akufu ado ba no be gina ho no be dada so on ba me lance ni adade but on ba no mu gu dan kosi o mu wie no mu san so say o mu se nsuo bi e wo boase se Pompola Park ye bobo osu na o ma se no Pompola Park ye bobo osu na o ma se park no.
But I say thank you very much.
Na ye na didi ni oboase aye as good e na didi omotima tena on ma ha ma team na relegation.
Yes, so kwati aka che boss say omuntu abama na the as good be back to premiership.
Me say afu ye nto abama obi a NDC ne to abama no.
But I say thank you very much. Hello caller. Hello. All right, my main caller for ha. This is Obuasi for on say for Bawumia to go to Obuasi to go say these things no. Ombubuasi for who so mo Jimmy. Chairman wuntumi na aka kire na to the trim. Ono Bawumia he knows nothing about Obuasi o. Onim de koso Obuasi and he does not care about Obuasi. But yaka bibia to the team say, oh, boase de sa no motie, can be sa chiro mo. That's why he's doing that. Hello, caller. Okay, Safri. Bawumia because Obuase, young men and women are more we are mining from Tamana and this was what MPP power. Send and your Marco.
And then
Oji Bawumia di.
Benjamin did say.
But almost a mutuma a MPP. Inti at this point, Omujidi says still I'm about to MPP. Upon the chairman, won't be
David, I feel the comment.
But I'll say thank you. Hello, caller. Hello. All right, my man for caller for hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir, free.
Kasifo Wasizungu.
And Mahmoud Bawumia Babuasi, or say, or Babe, or Mam concession, or Babe say, or Bay Development Bank, Amamo, minus, no, or Boise youth. Who is saying, Mujinidi?
Yanjinindi or Wasi Yanjinindi. Nande was Grana Mobile and Crown. Omo Basi Cassis. Mimi Wazungu. Omo Basi Cassis. Cassis from Krum Basa Kesakes ye, and on the buy. Was Yankasa for an Anka Cromundosu. Omo do 20.
In Omo transport campaign about was no mayor and we no Mokoye. Omo the campaign the buy.
Sir. Only campaign in a buy.
Oh, man. Okay,
thank
you. Thank you very much. All right, Ted Barrett today. Adibia Sebio Wakotoa Banawatu Asena, you've total rejected ballot. Sebio say Obesotia is Barrett, the same. Now, your person side and a soko form, a soti, if we say, a year a bind you McQuay, this argument we are showing, say, common church the Mugana for Sebio Anuma Abatono, Sebio Omuhia in Chile Kakra, Amomu Hussein Tuabano, a NCC, a Mami or Dahosikado Odi, Unimiansa, Nimsa Dokono, Amwa, Juma Win and also dear Oko Ghana, a Fenina, a church Ghana for Senia Tuaba. Electoral Commission so Ajisika Pudio, Edi. Eya bossman ene je mensa enkwasiade ena moti isiwa omoye omoso education a omonye ene ntina ya fa to ye ho so say a credible platform to say no ye pese eya election no eye crochin na sebio kebima mikibi no sebio ejina ne na so intende nwumre no ye besa de be 5-10 minutes a chire Ghana for abana wokoto no senia e wo se woto abana John Dramani Mahama ne NDC for the advert about ntini a omobo ema Ghana for nyina no sebio omoti de ekodo but me so ma betena ha no me wa hon akonya se e wo se me chirechirim sene aba no beto no a wa aba no ensei oto aba ne se na ye friend total rejected ballot and I say total rejected ballot eno no se bia wokoto aba John Mahama na wa ba se ya ha adwene into se usua se de to aba eno nti na ende nwumre ye wo ha ye de eye NDC ye de eye NDC candidate no ebe chiro presidential and parliamentary se ne be ya o ye Ghana ni Mr. P Mrs. point out. All right, Mrs. I'm sorry. I was supposed to get this. And until you bring up a you bet you much Ghana for Momu, the echo, and it's senior. I was say, I think say it's already here. Team, let me see. Okay, it's already here. Inti Oshe Abana Yakotuna. Thank you very much, team. Mrs. I'm expecting the videos. All right. Oshe Yakona Abatona Yakotuno Krata ana eye ballot paper no say ene tie ma membiem na Ghana fo nyina enhu se ne tie ade we ehia pass ye beye ma Ghana fo nyina enhu no kore no na aba na yekoto no e wo se ohu nipa a okoto abama no se emredu na so peso koyi nipa a onim nyansa de se John Mahama mane di wuso a de be ya ne se wakoto aba na wato aba onim se wato ase no se bi wabedru fie na weni age se metoma NDC esa toma NDC parliamentary candidate nanso ebia aba na akoto ye no koto se no Miken ebia mo nipa eduonu nipa eduasa nipa oha mo nyina moto aba ne se na ebetumi ama John Mahama eluzu aba no nti aba bia hia e wo election we mu every single vote no ehia ene na beboa ama Ghana kebi ma menkebi Ekufuado ne Bawumia akromfo we ebe so bo se Ghana ne ebetumi age from nsem nti very very important to say aba na akoto no ye bekan wa aba embre bebre no yakoto aba nipa bebre aba wo ha ye nkan efri se senior omoto aba no omonto aba ne ye omoto aba ne se no na den ekwan na obefa so ato aba obum sa aba na wato no wonto nse no eno na ye ba be na nwumre nti sa wo hweme a nyabotre menya abotre adwudwam akyerem kakra na Ghana fo nyina sebio ye nuanom ye maamenom mo asebio munya nkyerɛkyerɛ no mo so mo betie de bia ye bɛyɛ sɛ ne bɛyɛ wo behu sɛ ne ye beto aba no sɛ ne wa aba no ye bɛkan sɛ ne obetuma to etia ɛyɛ de MPP ama NDC edi nkunim enti sɛ wohwɛ ɛyɛ paper na ɛda screen so na paper we ɛna ye frɛ no ɛyɛ ballot paper okoto aba paper we ɛna ye de bɛhyɛ wunsem electoral commission ɛna de bɛma wo bibia akoto aba bia no saa paper we ɛna ye de bɛma wo sɛ gye nafa kokoto waba na wohwɛ paper no so a ye ogodru number 8 na obon sɛ John Mahama the picture no ɛwɔ hɔ now ye pesa wo ti ase nti krata de bɛma wo no ɛte sei ye de krata de ma wa krata no ɛte sei saa krata we ɛna sebio ye friend sɛ ɛyɛ ballot paper ɛwɔ sɛ ode to aba nti wo kwa saa krata we de ɛbɛte ama wo ye tema wa obehu sɛ ɛyɛ chinie no ɛwɔ krata no so chinie no nkyɛn no John Mahama enso ɛyɛ de animfoni anase ne picture ɛwɔ chinie no nkyɛn na ufri chinie no nkyɛn na aha adaka bi da hɔ ɛhɔ ɛna wodi ukokromuti ebesi sɛnea obeto aba ma aba na woto no yɛbɛkan a sebio enye aba bi a wato a ɛbɛsɛe no nti sɛ wohwɛ de mede kyerɛw ɛwɔ camera yi so a ɔhu sɛ yɛwɔ numbers nkɔfo bibiri ɔmo so ɛyɛ ɔmo party wɔ hɔ ɔmo de no ehia ɔmo de no enye odwuma enye wasɛm wokɔgye krata na deɛ wohwehwɛ ne number 8 John Mahama ne nim ani chinie deɛ aka na ɛka ho nyinaa no ehia ho mfaso bi ani so ade papa bi amfiri mu ma ogye krata na okan koduru ɛyɛ number 8 na obehu John Mahama ɛne deɛn ɛne ɛyɛ chinie ɛne ɛyɛ adaka bi a ɛda chinie no ho a sebio obi amfa ne kokromuti ensi so na mame nkyerɛw sɛ ne obeto aba na krata na ɛbɛte ama no ɛno na ohu no ɛwɔ ɛyɛ TV na ohwɛ no so team stay with me please ɛno ɛna yɛte ɛyɛ krata ne ma wa now see yɛte krata we ma wo sɛ wokoto aba first thing make sure sɛ krata ne chi no easy for stamp etare chire ya stamp ye chire a ohunu sɛ ɛyɛ stamp a ink ne yɛde ayɛ a electoral commission for stamp ɛne yɛde abɔ chire sɛ yɛte krata we ma wo sɛ koto aba na sɛ uko yɛte ma we na ohwɛ chire na stamp nsie chire a menje ka kyerɛ nipa na ɔto no sɛ aba na wokoto no krata bi adbɛma bia ɛwɔ sɛ deɛ stamp esie chire enti ogye krata no first yɛte ma wote first na ɔsɔ yɛ ɔsɔ hwɛ krata no chi ehu sɛ yɛde stamp esie chire a ɛyɛ electoral commission for stamp ɛne ne the first na ɔsɔ yɛ sɛ EC official no te krata no ma wo sɛ te the first thing a ɔsɔ hwɛ no sɛ hwɛ krata no chi hwɛ krata no chi na hu sɛ stamp etare chire uwia na wo de krata no akɔ adaka mu sɛ okoto aba na wuduru adaka no mu a ɛyɛ wobɛhwehwɛ ɛyɛ party bebree ɛwɔ krata no so yɛwɔ akokɔ yɛwɔ deɛndeɛn yɛwɔ mmɔle yɛwɔ nnwoma bebree wɔ deɛ wɔbɛ sɛ ohwehwɛ ne chinie ɛno ɛne ɛyɛ chinie na ɛda John Mahama nkyɛn no chinie nkoa ɛne deɛ ohia ho nti wo deɛ ohwehwɛ pictures mu akɔfɔm no wobɛwɔ sɛ bɛduru baby na John Mahama picture wɔ hɔ na chinie enso picture ɛwɔ hɔ chinie no ɛne deɛ wɔhwehwɛ deɛ aka ne nyinaa yɛ nkwasiafoɔ mɛha wo ho ɛwɔ ho ɔmo bɛto aba asɛ no nti uhu chinie na chinie ne nkyɛn no John Mahama picture wɔ hɔ ɛna saa chinie ne nkyɛn no so ɛyɛ adaka bi wɔ hɔ a sebio ɛyɛ adaka bibie nim ɛhɔ ɛna sebio wabato no ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔ so na deɛ ɔsɛ ɔyɛ no no sɛ udru ɛyɛ chinie no part wɔ na uhu John Mahama anim a na sebio wobɛkɔ adaka nim no yɛwɔ ink si adaka nim ɛna ink ne si adaka nim no yɛsa wɔ ɛyɛ ntomago anaasɛ ebi a paper rag bi a ronika rag a ntomago a sebio wode bɛ paper wɔn nsa no ansa na wato aba nti wo adaka nim a okrata kutawo make sure sɛ okrata no ya stamp akyire okɔ a na wode okrata no ato saa ɛyɛ de table no so ɛwɔ adaka nim ɛno nko anda hɔ mɛma bibia ɛnkata so na wahwehwɛ akɔduru bebi a chinie no ɛne John Mahama ɛwɔ no nti wo hu chinie no na wo hu John Mahama ɛhɔ na wokɔto aba na ɛyɛ adaka na ɛwɔ chinie no ɛyɛ deɛ ne nifa no ɛhɔ ɛna wɔsɛ wode kokromuti esi sesia no gyina saa ink na ɛwɔ adaka nim no sɛ wode kokromuti wei ɛbɔ ink ne mu a ink no ɛbɛwɔ adeɛ mu nti sɛ wode wo nsa si ink ne so sei a wode si so no wode si so sa wode won sa ne si ink ne so a wode si so ye wode kɔ enim kakra da kɔ echi kakra na make sure say ink no ɛwɔ won sa no anu nyinaa pɛpɛɛpɛ a edem a wo hu ink ne ye aba na wo kɔto no sa wo hwɛ adaka na ɛyɛ ɛbɛn John Mahama ne chinie na ɔn sɛ adaka ne adaka bi a emu wa enti sa wode kokromoti sei esi adaka ne mu a ɛbɛtra adaka no wode kokromoti sei no hɛ sa wode kokromoti sei esi adaka ne sei a waba na asɛyi ɔmo bɛsɛɛ no mɛmfa kokromoti sei yɛ kokromoti ne sei kokromoti ne sɛn yɛ ne sei na fɛsi adaka ne mu sei enti sɛ woyɛ ne tintin mu na sɛ wode si adaka ne mu sei a kokromoti no ɛne ink no ɛbɛtra adaka no ɛma ɔmo kan no ɔmo bɛka sɛ wato asɛe no enti also make sure sɛ kokromoti no ayɛ sei na wode si adaka ne mu ɛwɔ mfimfini pɛpɛɛpɛ sɛnea ɛntra ɛyɛ adaka no ɛyɛ lines na ɛwɔ ɛsoro ɛne fam no enti ma kokromoti no ɛnsi adaka ne mu pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ wode si mu sei pɛpɛɛpɛ kokromoti ne si mu pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛnsi adaka ne mu uwie a uyi kokromoti na adaka ne da hɔ no na saa kokromoti no wode apepa ɛyɛ deɛn ɛyɛ ntomago na ɛwɔ adaka yɛ wɔ ntomago bi a de besi wɔ a wode kokromoti no wobɛpepa ink ne firi so ansa na wobɛsa so saa krataa de mu abobɔ no di nkan pepa wo kokromoti no pepa deɛ wɔ kokromoti no so nyinaa ballot paper no into pepa bibia wie na hu sɛ afɛ deɛ kokromoti no ink bia ni hɔ wode fafa onim hu sɛ dabe ink bia ni hɔ sɛ ɔhyɛ atade bi kora wobɛtumi afiri ma hwɛ sɛ ɛda ho ma hu sɛ ink bia ni kokromoti ma uwia na watam ɛyɛ ballot paper na wode etim ama chinie no ne John Mahama no kai sɛ wotam krataa na wobɛhwɛ akyire etim akyire osade kɔ adaka di mu a make sure sɛ utim a untim ne tintim mu wobɛtim ne tietiem sɛ ne bɛyɛ kokromoti no ɛntra adaka no wato awie na ayɛ sei no afei wopɛ sɛ obobɔ nipa bebree bobɔ ɛyɛ ɔmo krataa a ɔmo mbobɔ wie no na aba no asasɛe every say ink na ɛwɔ krataa no so no wan bobɔ ne yie a ink no ɛbɛtaretare beebia na afei yɛsɛ wato aba so ink ne nti ataretare beebia nti yɛnkan enti sɛ wotam ɛyɛ ballot paper na sɛ ɔbɛbobɔ a deɛ woyɛ ne sɛ ɔmbobɔ ne sei wobobɔ ne sei a waba ne bɛsɛe sɛ wotam ballot paper no na wobobɔ ne sei a waba no ɛbɛsɛe enti deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ ne sɛ wato aba na wie no wobobɔ okrataa ne sei yɛbobɔ ne tintin mu wobobɔ ne sɛn tintin mu wobobɔ ne tintin mu a na afei watene no wobobɔ ne tintin mu sei a na afei watene no wotene ne wie a ansa na wasa aka esieni uwie a waso bu sei ɛde akɔhyɛ adaka nim ma me san kyerɛ obiem wato aba no ewie no krataa ne bobɔ no hia paa sɛ obobɔ krataa ne sei a yɛnkan waba ne bɛsɛe ma ne nkɔ wutirim sɛ obobɔ krataa ne sei a waba no yɛnkan ɛbɛsɛe enti deɛ ɔsɛ ɔyɛ ne sɛ woto aba ne wie a woto ma John Mahama chinie no hwehwɛ chinie no wode esi chinie no ɛwɔ ne nkyɛn mu sei no bɛnto kokromoti ne tintin mu to ne nkyɛn mu sei obobɔ ɛyɛ wo krataa na abobɔ ne sei tintin mu obobɔ krataa ne tintin mu sei a na abobɔ no fɛfɛɛfɛ uwie a na wayɛ sɛ ɔsa abobɔ no sei obobɔ ne sei wie a na afei wode akɔhyɛ ɛyɛ adaka nim saa na ɛwɔ sɛ woto aba de bia mɛkae wo de bia mɛyɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ wei de bia mɛma wate aseɛ sɛnea wobɛto aba a waba no yɛnka sɛ ɛyɛ abafo na wato sɛ wodi mmara wei so a wobɛto aba ama John Mahama abɛyɛ president sɛ wendi mmara wei so a wobɛto aba nso waba bɛsɛe wokɔ na wogye wo krataa hwɛ sɛ yɛ stampo akyire first of all yɛ stampo krataa n'akyi now after that no after that no na wayɛ dɛn wode akɔ adaka nim na wode kokromoti entim ne tintin mu ɛsɛ utim ne sɛn utim no ɛyɛ deɛn emu sei mentim ne tintin mu utim ne tintin mu a ɛbɛsɛe sɛ wode nsa sise a wato aba no asɛe no fa wo nsa no ɛyɛ dɛn esi sei pɛpɛɛpɛ mɛma ink no entra adaka nim ana entra adaka ne lines no uwia na waye den na wapepa wonsa den ink no ya mbobɔ ne ntientiem oto aba ne wie na obobɔ krata na obobɔ ne sei a waba bɛsɛi ɛwɔ sɛ obobɔ okrata ne sei uwia na wabobɔ ne sei wei ɛyɛ presidential wei no ɛyɛ presidential uwia na wasa akɔgye den parliamentary candidate so paper now uwie presidential ba no to no wie na okɔ parliamentary a okɔ wa na wogye krata na wahwɛ krata ne chi also wu se krata no easy for stamp ebo ekyire it wogye krata no yetema awia no ahwe ekyire so okay stamp bo ekyire se stamp ni ekyire a ka che abrante ne se onto aba no ɔma krata stamp bo ekyire ogye eye ballot paper stamp tare ekyire no wie a the way a we John Mahama de no pepepe no saa na parliamentarians de no obabe no also toma John Mahama chinie ene John Mahama na osa toma NDC ni a oye parliamentary candidate into ufa krata na afi wasa hwehwe chinie na obehu no se parliamentary candidate nipa miensa nipa 9 na woso a wo de chinie na wo hwehwe parliamentary candidate no ufa krata na hwehwe chinie no uhu chinie na bebia chinie no obia no gina ɛhɔ na NDC ni wo hwehwe chinie no ɛhɔ na NDC ni wo ubehu chinie no na sa NDC ni parliamentary candidate no enchemu no adaka bi wo hɔ a ɛhɔ na ubetim sibia wotim John Mahama de no interne so pepepe na wo de paper na to na ink na esi adaka nim no wo de kokromuti wei no abɔ ink nim kakra bi enye too much wo de abom se ne be abom se ink wo nsa no na ɛyɛ de adaka na ɛda parliamentary candidate ne nchemu ɛwɔ chinie ne nchen no hwehwɛ chinie no ɛne ne the first na wo so hwehwɛ ɛwɔ se wo hwehwɛ de chinie no wo nsa no oto abana ɛwɔ adaka nim a yɛnto ne tintin mu also to ne tietiem sei yɛmfa yɛn nsa kokromuti sei ensi adaka nim oya wo nsa ne sei de si adaka nim a aba ne bɛsɛi enti ɔsa wo de wo nsa sei no ɛna si adaka nim enti de ɔbɛn ne sɛ wo de wo nsa no ebesi adaka nim pɛpɛpɛ mɛma no entra adaka no ɛdeɛn adaka ne lines no ma ne nsi adaka nim pɛpɛpɛ ma ne nya den ensi adaka nim pɛpɛpɛ make sure sɛ ink no entra line no adaka ne inside pɛpɛpɛ na wo de si uwia na wo de krata no where you nsa kokromuti no eye entomago na ewa adaka ni mu no na wapepa eye de ink ni nyina efiri wo nsa ho make sure say wo nsa ho ink bia eni wo nsa ho uwia na da pepa wata de mehu say ink ni krampo no che say ink ni wo nsa ho ansa na watam parliamentary candidate for eye de krata no maka kire say membo krata no okoto aba na obubo ni say ya yenkan waba sa wo start bobo krata ni say ya easy for them ho no ombeto waba na to atwene ɛwɔ sɛ obobɔ krata no ne tintin mu ɛwɔ sɛ obobɔ krata no ne tintin mu sei bobɔ ne tintin mu obobɔ ne tintin mu a na wayɛ den wasa ayɛ den akesie ni sei uwia na wabobɔ ne fine na wasɔtoɔ no na wada ko wura adaka nim wato ama John Mahama chinie a ɛwɔ ne nkyɛn na de si adaka nim parliamentary candidate so ɔno so ne picture hɔ chinie no na wohwehwɛ na de si nkyɛn uwia eduane kakra bra kopedi a no akopedi ne wasaba because o se kan waba na wuhu ye kan aba ne nyina wi a o se EC penifo mo ho no o mo ne NDC fo mo ho ene NPP fo no ho ene party o maka nyina no o mo hwe na ye kan aba ne nyina ne ye de sa krata no etare bebia ye kan aba no e wo no ho ma otumi de phone no etwa picture eye video until se sa de ni besi no memfiri ho this is how election procedure no ebeye de bia no yɛbɛbɔ video wei ama Ghana fo obia ate ase nkyerɛkyerɛ no sɛ ne yɛbɛto aba na yɛnto obia ba ɛnsɛ no nti sei ɛna bɛkɔ